Welcome along, everybody. If you're joining live, if you're in the future and looking back at this, welcome along as well. We are at Laguna Seca for a new season at the SCB Sunday Series in the Indycar. So we've got 7 rounds in the championship, an absolutely unbelievably stacked grid for this season. We've got 29 cars on track for this opening round, a few reserve drivers in for people who couldn't make it this time. We're also running teams this season for the first time, so you'll see the liveries displayed on the practice screen here. They do correspond to pairs of drivers. So our teammate in the Team Race Room 1 livery is Don Boscow on screen. That's his in-game name, and he's slightly quicker than us at the minute. So we've done a few laps in practice. Strategy is going to be really important, so I've been trying to work that out through the practice session itself. It looks like soft tyres are going to be the way to go, even though they degrade pretty quickly. There doesn't seem to be a huge advantage to the medium tyre in terms of tyre life. So I think it's going to be a two-stopper. Soft tyres, 3 sets of soft tyres, and probably refueling at the stops. But we might take a view on that. Paul Kirkby, you are on YouTube, my friend, although you're not actually on the timing screen at the minute. There you are. Now you're on YouTube. Hey, Paul. Hey, Laurie Brooks. I am good, buddy. I am super excited for this. It's going to be crazy, I think, but in a good way. I mean, trying to get this many Indy cars when a lap is around a minute at Laguna Seca is going to be something. It's going to be a bit chaotic, but I think it's going to be really, really cool. Hour-long race distance, we've got 15 minutes of qualifying, so there's a whole other set of challenges. How do we get a qualifying lap in with 29 cars on the track in 15 minutes? It's going to be compromised. Very, very unlikely that we're going to have full space to run that lap. So it's going to be challenging. But that's all good, right? It's going to be the same for everybody. Might equalise the pack a little bit. Getting off the race start, that's going to be a bit challenging. Anyway, we're going to get out on track, give you guys a feel for the cars, and we've got about 14 minutes of practice left, so we'll do a few laps and then we'll come back in.
Incident clear, green flag. There's traffic approaching. Watch your mirrors. Green flag, you're clear.
So the relative board in the bottom right hand of the display is going to be crucial in this race. Understanding where other cars are at. Are they on the same lap as us or not?
Yellow flag, sector 2.
This is one of the cars on Race Room that's had the physics upgraded relatively recently. It's why we chose to run it.
Green flag, sector 2.
And it feels pretty good. If utterly terrifying around parts of this track. And the sausage curbs are suspension killers, so we've got to stay away from them.
Sector 3 is yellow.
This corner, obviously, need to not go in too fast, is the most challenging on the circuit, really. We might see plenty of action there through the race. These cars do have push to pass, overtaking aid, so we'll look to take advantage of that. I'm not really using it at the minute
Sector 2 is yellow.
to just try and get a sense of what our underlying pace is without driver aids.
Sector 2 is clear.
But the quick time that you see on the timing boards at the minute, I did use push to pass, so we are going to be a bit slower without it here. Tyre temperature's going to be a big factor, but it'll be the same for everybody.
1.1 seconds off the pace.
Front tyres will be glowing red hot pretty much throughout. And there's nowhere on this lap to cool them down, really. Oi!
Sector 2 is...
Got to get those out of our system now.
Sector 3 is clear. We think that's 4. It's gone off in turn 3.
So I think race pace is going to be in the 107s. We're running race fuel at the minute. I haven't done a lap with quali fuel yet.
Sector 3 is a second off the pace. Incident in Sector 2. Sector 2 is yellow. Green flag, Sector 2.
But it is a delightful circuit to drive this. Especially as you say, Laurie Brooks, in these cars. Like, it is great when you hook a lap up.
Yellow flag.
Oh.
Green flag, all clear.
As ever, in SCB, we've got a really big range of experience and skill level on the grid. From the very, very fast, Brooke Legg, Dennis Sherps, various others at the front, through to the inexperienced at the back. So we are going to see quite a big field spread.
Sector 2 is clear.
But the purpose of the community is to bring together all sorts of different speeds, skills, experiences, to have fun, to learn from one another. And that's the spirit which we'll be going racing tonight.
Incident in Sector 2. Sector 2 is yellow. Yellow flag. Green flag, Sector 2. 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. Incident clear. Green flag.
So we're not pushing for ultimate pace yet. To be honest, I'm also just trying to get used to
Incident in
doing
Sector
laps
3.
while
Sector 3
talking
is
to you
yellow.
guys. Ahead of qualifying in the race.
Sector 2 is 1.1 off the pace.
And I am going to practice race starts in a second. Shouldn't have shifted up to 5th there. In fact, I'm going to take this opportunity to practice a race start. We're hopefully not going to be starting from here.
Stay sharp. Green flag, Sector 1. Incident clear. Green flag.
Need to shift up slightly earlier, but not too bad. I think some people will struggle with that, and you might see the odd car go straight into the wall. It's got to be hoped we're not alongside any of them.
Sector 1 is 1.8 seconds off the pace.
Evening, Andre.
Green flag, Sector 3. Yellow flag, stay sharp.
I'm sure that's not true, buddy. But you could do. Oh,
Green flag.
that was my teammate, I think.
Incident in Sector 1. Sector 1 is yellow. Sector 2 is 1.9 off the pace. Green flag, Sector 1.
So points awarded in the championship for a top 15 finish. And I think if we can get in the top 10 today, that would be a good finish.
Sector 3 is 1.3 off the pace. The leader has just done a 103.8.
103.8 is ridiculous. Well done, Brooke.
Sector 2 is clear.
Thank you,
Car
Paolo.
right side's clear.
So we're going to pit in this lap,
Acknowledged. Pit stop requested.
do a simulation of what that's going to be like.
Yellow flag, Sector 3. Yellow
And I
flag, Sector
believe the pit limiter is a little bit bugged, so you have to go a little bit slower than the pit limiter itself, which is a bit of a pain, otherwise you risk a drive-through, so
2. Yellow flag.
need to remember that. There could be a yellow flag every time we come through here, to be fair.
Green flag.
And it's a bit of a awful pit entry and pit exit here. So we're going to see how we go then. Yes, they are, Ben. Or maybe they have then. I heard otherwise from guys who've been doing some practice laps. Maybe the limiter thing has been fixed. So it's going to be a 12-second stop with fuel, but I think that is quicker than fueling for the full race. The cars are just so much more responsive in the corners with lower fuel.
Yellow flag. Intake 6 clear. Green flag, sector 2.
And then we've got a bit of a pig of a pit exit. You just got to be patient, basically. Have the racing line for this guy. That's helpful to know, Ben. I'll experiment with that a little bit. So we've actually got 31 cars on the grid at the minute. That is nuts. I mean, just fair play, everybody.
Sector 3 is clear.
Big shout out to Chris Rogers. I'm going to do that a few times tonight. He's been the mastermind behind this series. He's not on the grid tonight because he couldn't make it. You'll see him in future rounds. You should definitely go and check out his YouTube channel if you haven't already. And that, right there, is how easily this race could go wrong. Suspension dead.
Completely knackered. There's nothing I can do there. All your tyres have to cut. Yellow flag in sector 2.
So it's good to get that out of the way in practice. We're going to have to leave a margin in the race because this would almost be race over.
Sector 2 is clear. Sector 3 is
The
yellow.
car simply does not respond. So let's imagine we are in the race.
The guy ahead has just posted a 106.2. Sector 1 is clear.
I'd come down on the menus. Hit fixed. Get our pit limit on. And it's going to take 157 seconds to fix that. Albeit with a tyre change as well, so maybe it would be more like 140, but that's still 2 minutes worth of pit time. Yes, Andre, that's the plan, I think. Hey, Pavel, buddy. Hey, Eric. Hey, Donut. Yeah, fair play, buddy. You can't race without those things for sure. I think that is the plan, Andre, and I think it's going to be about timing that pit stop, basically. I mean, we've got to remember the incalculable thing here is running in traffic. Going to call that a day in terms of
Just posted a 105.9.
time on track, I think, because there's only a couple of minutes left, and we're going to put quali fuel in. And we're going to fuel up for the full 15 minutes, because I think you just have to be on track, basically, and hope that you get a gap. But then I think everybody else is going to do that. It's going to be a little bit like a wet session in F1, where it's like you don't know when the quickest time to be out there is going to be. So you've got to fuel up for the full thing. Haven't got time to come back in the pits. That'll do it. Hey Phil, buddy. Hey Joachim.
Minutes to go. 2 minutes.
There is a team championship. Yes. It's really for fun though, because I think the chances are not everybody's going to make every race this season. So we're in a team with Don Boscow, who's at the minute about 7/10 of a second quicker than us. So that's nice. He can pick up some points for us. And by the looks of things, just looking at the liveries, We might be the top scoring team if this were the final results. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Or at least combined scores. I think me being that far down the grid probably means that Brook on his own is getting a lot more points than both Don and I. But
Leader has just done a 103.5.
we're not for a second imagining we're going to win this, by the way, guys. But busy racetrack, anything can happen. We might sneak a good result, but I'd be happy with a top 10. I'd be happy getting to the finish, in fact, with the car intact. That would be a good result. Let's not be greedy here. Less than a minute left of practice then, guys. Welcome along to the stream, everybody. So this is the latest SCB Sunday Series. Hopefully you've seen the stream description and whatnot. First round of 7 in the Indycars. 31, 32 cars on the grid for this opening round. Mind-blowingly daft number. Big thanks to everybody who's taken part. Big skill range. 1 hour race. Mandatory pit stop. I think we're going to make 2. 15 minutes qualifying to come up. And it's an open qualifying session. Everybody on track at once. Which we might regret, but we'll see. We'll see how we go. All gonna, if we need to change that format for future rounds, then we can always do it. Here we go then, guys.
Checker flags out. P11. That's the end of the session.
P11 at the end of practice. So we got a quickest time of 103.4. Stefan takes it. Good lad. I think his first name's Stefan. Forgive me if that's wrong, buddy. Right the way down to a 114 with Paul. I'm going to guess that Dermidag's lap time was not representative. Right, lads, we've got to get on track and just make this count. Get a banker lap in. We're near the front of the queue, which is helpful.
Exit's cleared. Don't cross the white line. Okay, Ben, we've got 14 minutes to set a lap. Your brakes are cold. Let's get some heat.
Somebody's already missed the pit exit. So this first lap might be our best chance. We've got Paul just up ahead of us here. I would hope I'll be able to get past Paul on the out lap. Thank you, Paul, buddy.
Car left. Clear left.
So we're going to have big wide open space as long as I don't bin the car. Because we're not going to catch Brook, who's the next car on track. No push to pass activated. Here we go then. Gonna have to push straight away.
Sector 2 is yellow.
And now just keep pushing.
Your last lap time was at 107.16. Yellow flag in sector 1. That's the fastest lap for Sandberg. 105.13. Yellow flag, stay sharp. You're clear, incident clear. The guy ahead's last lap time is at 107.16.
Too deep. But still faster.
Clear right. The leader's just done it. 105.00. P6, that's your fastest lap today. You're now 1.9 off the pace. Car in front lap time is a 106.86. Yellow flag. Green flag, you're clear. Green flag sector 1. Just done it. 104.89. E7, good lap. That's your quickest so far. That was 106.31.
Damn it.
Behind is just done at 106.73. Okay then, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. Car left. Clear left. Yellow flag in sector 3. Sector 1 is 1.4 off the pace. Green flag sector 3. Sector 2 is clear. Sector 2 is 1.2 off the pace. The leader has just done a 103.60. Yellow flag. Green flag, you're clear.
Okay then.
P9.
Might come in for new tyres at some point.
The guy behind has just done a 106.55. Incident in sector 2. Sector 2 is yellow. Clear left.
That time might be soon, because I can't push in the way that I could.
Okay then, 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Front right is so hot.
Green flag sector 2.
That's better. A lot better.
Yellow flag in sector 2. Sector 3 is clear. White flag mate.
Okay,
Yellow flag.
let's go for it again then.
The guy behind has just done a 106.52. Exit is clear. Incident clear. Green flag. Blue flag.
Yeah, 720 mate is the best I've got.
Yellow flag sector 1.
Unfortunately, because I I race and stream on the same machine,
Yellow flag. Stay
gives
sharp.
me the most stable output. So sorry about that, buddy. Hopefully it's a decent enough picture.
Sector 2 is clear.
So our teammate, Bosco, just ahead of us. I think we've got a slightly quicker lap on us, but probably not that much quicker, if I'm honest.
Blue flag.
Maybe half a second. I'm actually surprised by how much space there is on track. I thought it was going to be worse than this.
flag, sector 2. Sector 1 is yellow. Looks like P5's gone off in turn 4. Green flag, you're clear.
That looked like a suspension killer up ahead.
It's white flag.
Gone in too deep, just trying to push too hard.
Green flag, sector 1. Incident in sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow. You're looking your left front, braking for the corkscrew. Sector
I
3
think
is
we'd
clear.
have probably been
Left has just done a 106.
balked on exit anyway.
Yellow flag, sector 2. 10th position. Incident in sector 1. Sector 1 is yellow.
I think we're going to need more space than this.
White flag. Sector 1
Oh.
is clear.
Too narrow into there. It's going to cost us.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Okay, next lap.
Yellow flag.
Driver's starting to push a bit.
Clear. Green flag. That's 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes. Green flag, sector 3.
Got so much time in us through that.
Yellow flag, stay sharp. You're clear. Incident clear. Yellow flag.
We are going to set a quicker time.
Flag all clear. Green flag, sector 2. Clear left. Good lap. That's your best in the session. That last lap was at 106.25. Car left. Clear left.
Too early on the turn in, but we're still faster. Got teammate behind us.
Sector 2 is yellow. Sector 2 is clear.
Ah, we were 4/10 up for a while. Oh, this is going to be bad.
On your right. Clear right. Yellow flag. Green flag.
It's going to be a better lap though.
58. That's your best lap in the session. That puts you 2.2 off the pace. The lap time was 105.82.
Gonna let my teammate go.
Left side. Clear left. Yellow flag.
Oh, and he is properly gone. Right, we're going to have one last go at this.
Got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Thank you, Eric, buddy.
Incident clear. Green flag. There's a car up
Ooh.
front. Stay behind the white line. Yellow flag, sector 2. Blue flag. See front locking going into car right. Right side's clear. Car left. Sector 2 is clear. Clear left.
Welcome to the stream, everybody. We're just getting towards the end of qualifying now. One more flying lap for us. We're in the top 9. We were in the top 8. But Ikat has just edged us out, down to 9th. I think this is about where our pace is. I'm not sure. I've got too many more tenths of a second to me. But we've got one more go to find out.
2 minutes to go. There's a white flag.
We were held up through the corkscrew, so maybe there is a couple more tenths.
Alright Ben, you've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Here it is then, now or never. The leaders are all in the pits.
P9. Stay sharp. Green flag, you're clear.
Oh, it's bad.
On your left. Clear left.
And that's game over.
Yellow flag.
Never mind. Never mind. So let's get race fuel sorted. It's going to be 47 litres. We're going to do 2 pit stops. 47 litres apiece. Top 10 start is not bad. Brookleg on pole position by the looks of things, given all of the quick guys I think have finished their final lap on a 103.6. Well clear of Heineken in second and Solossi in third. Hey Nikolai, buddy. Hey Hamish. Hope it works, Hamish, buddy. I mean, I don't, because it means I'll have picked the wrong strategy, but if it works, I'll be glad for you. It looks like we're going to start in the top 10. And we've just edged out our teammate, even though I think he's got a little bit more pace than we do. A few cars not qualifying at the back. Brilliant, brilliant grid though. So,
That's the end of the session.
we've got a 3-minute warm-up to come. Hey Paul, how you doing, buddy? Pangs of regret now that you're not on the grid, Paul, for this one. Look at that, Paolo and I are just destined to share the same bit of track. We're so close to each other in most things, it's really funny. Right, so we got a 3-minute warm-up, P-break, exactly right, James. I'm going to take a little bathroom break. I will see you back in just, well, less than 3 minutes, hopefully.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Right then, guys. An ambulance, Paul. Yeah, well, maybe. Maybe. We'll see how we go. Right then. I'm slightly nervous about this, guys. I guess you always get this before a long race, but we just don't know. We don't know how it's going to play out. I'm most concerned about the pit stops. My last endurance-style race was the Nürburgring debacle, where I got like 3 drive-through penalties attempting 1 pit stop. Just going to remind people that you can jump start. Excuse me. Yeah, so I messed up my pit stops royally. So I don't want to repeat that again, basically. Join the Discord, Nikolai, buddy. You'd be more than welcome. I think there's a link in the description to the stream, which should work. If not, if it doesn't work, then somebody in the chat will be able to provide you with one. You'd be more than welcome, buddy. Right then, guys. We're going to have to just do it. You'll forgive me if I can't look at chat, guys. You're just not close enough to my peripheral vision, and it's probably sensible for me to have my focus purely on the race. I will try and chat you through the race, but there'll be periods where I'm concentrating pretty hard. hopefully it's going to be a good one. Hey Nick, buddy, just in the nick of time before I get into race mode. That's calculated as 662 laps. I mean, that's just not true, is it? I hope it's not true. Otherwise, I've badly miscalculated. I don't think it is. Look at this. We've got some medium tyre runners. Interesting. I'm not quite sure why, but fair enough. From my intelligence, the medium tyre does not get you a lot more tyre life. Maybe people are switching now. Screw it. I think we're right. Let's do it. Okay, so we're going to be on the outside, yeah. It's got to survive this opening section. Nothing to be gained yet, lots to lose.
Green, green, green. Yellow flag sector 3, left side. He's still there, clear left. Car left. Still there. Still there. Hold your line, clear left. Your start's okay, we can build something from this. Sector 3 is clear. Incident in sector 2. Sector 2 is yellow. Green flag sector 2.
Van wide. Oh, Solossi's jumped the start. Okay, we're cleanly through then. 20 minutes left of this stint. Let's get the tyres up to temperature, which they just about are. Car right. Clear right. Come on Ben, good stuff. Keep it coming. 8th place. That was at 108 and 10. Yellow flag in sector 2. Green flag sector 2. Yellow flag sector 1. Oh, fair play, Don. Round the outside in the corkscrew. Bloody hell.
Green flag sector 1.
Oh, that's a suspension killer, surely.
5.07. Okay Ben, don't be intimidated by this little shit. Make it work for it. That's your quickest lap in this session.
That was a bit silly of me there. There was never going to be a chance to pass, and I've just cost myself time. Jerry is all over the place here.
Car right. Clear right.
I really hate passing into there, but I had no choice. Had to clear him.
Well done, fella. Incident in sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow. The gap in front has increased to 1.3 seconds. Yellow flag. Incident clear. Green flag.
That is not a great place to be parked up.
7th position. Green flag sector 3. Yellow flag in sector 1.
Not a bad first set of laps though, guys. So Patterson just got a drive through there from his pit stop, which makes me think that it hasn't been patched, because he must have had the limiter on, surely. We're just going to go very carefully, basically. Too wide. It's not going to get too stressed about little mistakes like that. We're about to lap our first back marker.
Stay sharp.
Oh, it's been a big accident. And that's Paolo.
All clear.
So we did gain a position in that. Up into the top 6.
Sector 3 is yellow. Sector 1 is clear. Sector 2 is clear. P6. We think that low has crashed in. Turn 11. Sector 3 is clear. The gap in front is now 1.6 seconds.
So we're currently lapping just about on the same pace as Dennis up ahead in 4th. That's worth looking out for as the quicker drivers ahead pass through the timing screen. See where our pace is relative to theirs. We are slower than Don up ahead though, which I sort of thought we were, but that's okay. Don't need to push at this point of the race. Long old way to go.
Sector 1 is yellow. Green flag sector 1. Low, just retired from the race. Your lap time was at 106.56.
It's quite nice being able to lap in a bit of open space. For now, I'm sure it won't last.
Head is now 2.2.
This looks a bit gnarly up front. Don struggled to get by Lapworth by the looks of it.
Dropping your left front into corkscrew.
Oh, he's so slow through that. That's a worry.
Car left, clear left.
Thank you, buddy.
Sixth place.
Oh, keep off those curbs, Benny. More back markers not far up the road. Looks like the top 4 is beyond us at this stage on pure pace.
Half your fuel left. The gap in front has increased. It's now about 3.9 seconds. That lap was at 107.81.
Bit wide. Thing is, you want to use the full width of the track. It's the way to open up the entry to the next corner. Just can't go too wide.
Yellow flag sector 2. Yellow flag.
Let's just take it easy here. Thank you, Sean.
On your right. Clear right.
Oh!
Car left. Clear left. Green flag.
Didn't actually realise he was a back marker. Thought he was going to go through at full speed. No damage though.
3 is yellow. Thompson is getting closer. The gap's come down to 4.0. Sector 2 is clear.
So pit window opens in 3 minutes.
Pit window opens in 2 minutes. Sector 3 is clear.
So Don is well clear of us now due to that. Well, and due to being generally faster.
Sector 1 is yellow. White flag, mate. Sector 1 is clear. You've just done a 107.08. this guy in. The gap's now 3.3 seconds. Pit window open in 1 minute.
Okay, so Don's had a moment and he's running slow now. He's running very slow. Oh no, something definitely's happened. We're going to catch him at the wrong part of the track as well.
Yellow flag in sector 3. Yellow flag, stay sharp.
Oh, Don.
You're clear, incident clear. Left side, clear left. Pit window is open.
Thank you, buddy.
Right, clear right.
Good teamwork. I hope his race is not finished.
Green flag sector 3.
Thank you for the subscription, Perry, buddy.
Keep pulling away. The gap behind is now 2.6 seconds.
Long way to go in this race yet, guys. We've got 6 minutes of fuel left, so we're going to be pitting in about 5 laps.
Okay Ben, keep doing what you're doing. This is spot on. U5. That lap was at 108.08.
Judging by the tyres everybody else is on, I'm assuming they'll be doing the same.
Yellow flag in sector 1. Green flag sector 2.
Few cars in the pits now, in fact.
The gap in front is increasing. It's now 14 seconds. Yellow flag in sector 2. Green flag sector 1.
If you are enjoying the race, guys, you fancy leaving it a like, that would be awesome. And like Perry, get subscribed to the channel.
Sector 2 is clear. That lap time was 107.76. Just like you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining. Sector 2 is yellow. Yellow flag.
Okay, car on the right hand side.
Left. Green flag, you're clear. Yellow flag, sector 1. There's a car exiting the pits, heads up.
So Don is in the pits now, so he must have had damage.
That lap time was 107.60. Sector 1 is clear. Car left. Clear left. The guy behind's reading you in. The gap's now 4.3 seconds. Yellow flag in sector 2. We think Anderson has snapped it in. Corkscrew.
That could be a suspension breakout.
Flag sector 2. sector 1. Sector 1 is yellow. Clear left. We can see Patterson has binned it in turn 3. Green flag sector 1.
Okay, next time round we're going to be coming in.
Okay, pit stop requested. Yellow flag sector 2. Sector 2 is clear. The leader is pitting now.
And Brook is in this lap. So it must be a good idea.
Yellow flag sector 3.
Soft tyres just starting to go a little bit. Paolo is closing us in now.
You've got 2 minutes of fuel remaining. Sandberg is now leading. The car ahead's pitting. Green flag sector 3. Alright Ben, you'll be coming out into traffic. When we leave the pits we think we'll be in P17. Just behind Thompson.
Okay, we gave away a bit of time there, but I'd much rather that than mess it up. First stint done. There we go, guys. Not bad. 2 more to go.
Go, go.
Tyres lasted alright.
Is pitting. Take care, there's a car approaching.
And no drive-through.
Sector 2 is yellow.
Look at that, we're just ahead of our teammate, but he's a lap down. If Don looks quicker, I'll let him go.
P10. Incident in sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow. I think P3 has binned it in turn 11. Sector 3 is clear. The gap to Evans ahead is now 11 seconds. Evans ahead is pitting. Incident in sector 1. Sector 1 is yellow. Sector 1 is clear.
Lots of cars in the pits then. Going to use a push to pass just to get clear. And we're back out in 5th. I'm pretty relieved about that, guys. 1 more to go. 1 stop, that is.
Jay is pitting from P13. I think he'll be close in front of you when he exits. Sector 3 is yellow. Yellow flag. You're clear, incident clear. Sector 2 is 0.38 off the pace. Sector 1 is yellow. Green flag sector 1.
Question is, where's Paolo? He's in the pits now and he's behind us. What's happened there?
He's pitting from position 11. We
Did he
should
get a
be
penalty?
way behind you. Yellow flag sector 2.
Oh, we went in too deep there. It's going to be bad.
Yellow flag.
Thank you, Jason.
Car left. Clear left.
That was accidental. That was bad form.
Right side's clear. Okay then. Gone out of track limits. Keep between the lines.
Very sorry, Hamish. If you're
Clear.
listening, you won't be.
Going into corkscrew.
Warm an apology for that. Didn't mean to do it. Was just a little bit distracted by Jason still. My bad. And a little bit of suspension damage, but not bad.
Yellow flag sector 3.
That's how quickly it could all go wrong. I hope he's not damaged. I was just out of control there.
Green flag sector 3.
Ah, Hamish, buddy, I'm really sorry, man.
That lap was at
I'm glad you could hear my apology.
6.
My eye was taken elsewhere, and I just went in too deep.
Car right. Clear right.
So we've got a 12-second gap back to Colin Lawson, and then a big old gap up to Dennis. Which, unless something bad happens to Dennis and the pack up there, I very much doubt we're going to close. Could happen though.
On your right. Clear right. Sectors 2 and 3 are 0.9 off the pace. Sector 1 is 0.8 off the pace.
Can Anders really have made 2 pit stops and still be up there? If he has, he's got match-winning pace.
Will is entering the pits. He's in P18. Looks like he'll come out just in front of you. Guidelines catching. Gaps now 10 seconds. Bit quicker than us entering the Andretti hairpin. Evans has been disqualified.
He mustn't have served a penalty.
Incident in Sector 2. Sector 2 is yellow. Your last lap time was at 107.10.
We're now getting towards some back markers who won't be that much slower than us. So this might be a little bit interesting. Fair play, Nige.
Yellow flag Sector 1. Right side.
You're a good man.
5. Green flag, you're clear. Sector 1 is clear. Sector 2 is clear.
Okay, coming up to half race distance, guys. Hope you're all enjoying it.
sector 2.
Keep sending good wishes. Thank you, Hamish, buddy. Exactly like that.
Green flag sector 2.
We're about to get lapped by the leader soon.
Incident in sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow.
He's just 9 seconds behind us.
105.08.
That's how quick he is. It'll only be a couple of laps.
Okay, Ben, that's half distance. We estimate 14 minutes of fuel remaining. The gap behind is now 8.8 seconds.
Solazai behind us now, 9 seconds. He's very fast. He had the drive through off the start, and yet he's recovered. 2k rated driver essentially. So he's probably going to be our biggest challenge. I mean, he's just behind us and he's made an extra stop. So he's lapping quicker than us by quite a margin. Catching is one thing, passing is another. As I think Murray Walker said.
Sector 2 is 1.1 off the pace. Car right. Right side's clear.
You might be thinking, haven't we passed that guy like a number of times, and isn't that a bit crazy? But truthfully, guys, this is what SCB is all about, yeah? I have no idea what experience of sim racing Demidag's got. But this could be his first proper hour-long sort of semi-endurance kind of stint. And we're delighted to have him on the grid, yeah? And it's up to us to get past him safely. And he's going to be trying his best to not cause any issues while enjoying his race, learning, trying something new. And I think that's awesome. Like, I'm going to give another shout out to Chris Rogers as we cross the start-finish line here. He organised all of this. He's not on the grid tonight. He's got a brilliant YouTube channel, Chris Rogers Sim Racing. Do me a favour, go and check it out. Subscribe to it if you don't already. Have a watch of some of his race room and iRacing videos. They're really good. Right, Brook is now 3 seconds behind us, and he's lapping 3 seconds a lap quicker, so it's going to happen. We're going to go a lap down. I'm deliberately saving my push to passes for when we might need them against the cars behind.
Decrease to 6.7 seconds. Quicker than you entering the corkscrew. Your lap time was 107.28.
No point using them at the minute. Particularly not when I'm about to get off the gas to let Brook through. Not that I might need to, like, he's fast enough to just overtake us.
Blue flag.
Here we go, our first blue flag of the race. And it's happening while we're trying to lap somebody. Thank you, buddy.
Blue flag.
Going to give this to Brook on the exit.
On your left, clear left. Alright Ben, you've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Now then, guys, watch how fast Brook disappears.
Last lap was at 108.08. Sector 3 is 1.2 seconds off the pace. Sector 2 is yellow.
A reminder, this is a fixed setup race as well. So it's not thanks to a janky setup or anything like that. He's just rapid.
Yellow flag. Incident clear, green flag. White flag mate. Yellow flag in sector 1. Yellow flag, stay sharp. Green flag, you're clear. Green flag, sector 1.
Okay, 5.5 seconds now, back to Solazite.
Yellow flag.
He's going to be on us soon.
Green flag, all clear. Sector 1 is yellow. Alright, you're right.
You just have to be prepared to stop, essentially, when passing back markers, particularly through certain sections of the track. It's not worth the risk.
Gap behind is now 4.6 seconds. Sector 3 is 0.8 off the pace.
Big crowd of cars here. Gotta be careful.
Yellow flag.
I'm not sure who's racing who. Oh, and even more.
Incident clear, green flag. On your right. Right side's clear. Sector 1 is clear.
Approaching the window for the second pit stop.
That lap was at 108.06.
Four seconds behind now, Solazite. We could pit and just avoid that battle on track. Will cost us time,
Yellow flag in sector 1.
and we might undercut him.
Sector 1 is clear. Sector 1 is 0.49 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.8 off the pace. flag sector 2.
I think I'm going to hold it out. Two guys up ahead that were next to lap are actually really quick.
Okay,
They've just
5 minutes of fuel.
they've just had bad fortune in the race, so I don't know that we're going to catch them up. Anders is in for pit stop number 2.
Looking all right here. Keep your concentration nice and smooth. That's 20 minutes to go. The lead car's pitting.
I think we're going to come in on the next lap, guys.
Green flag sector 3. The car behind's pitting now.
Oh no, Solazai's going to undercut us.
Car right. Clear right. You reel in Sandberg in. The gap is now 11. Car right. Clear right.
Okay, well in which case I'm going to give it another lap,
Yellow flag in sector 2.
because I think we're going to have a bit of clear track anyway, and I want to be safe
Flag in
for
sector
the end of the race.
Sector 3 is clear.
One more lap
Sector
after
2
this.
is clear. That's a white flag. Incident in sector 1. Sector 1 is yellow. Heads up, there's a car rejoining. Car left. Still there. Clear left. Left side. Clear left. Green flag sector 1.
Okay,
Okay, stop requested. Incident in sector 2. Sector 2 is yellow. We think Sandberg has gone off in corkscrew. Green flag sector 2. There'll be traffic on the exit. On the exit, the pits will be in P7, immediately behind P23.
okay then, final stop. Going to be about 16 minutes left. We're a lap down, of course.
Lawson behind is pitting.
Lawson's coming behind us. Solazai's going to pass us here. But that's okay, he's the quicker guy. He should be much further up anyway.
We're done. Go, go. The window closes in 2 minutes. There's a car approaching. Don't cross the white line. On your right. Clear right.
Oh, that's Solazai. He's beaten us out. He just made it work. Damn it. Inevitable though, guys. Like, I mean, I would have battled him, obviously, but the excess pace he clearly has to have an extra pit stop and still be just behind us. I'm all about getting to the finish.
Incident in sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow. The window closes in 1 minute. Green flag sector 3.
It would be a different matter if it was Colin behind us, where I think we could compete.
The gap in front has increased to 1.4 seconds. P6.
It's got to bring this home now. Final 15 minutes, guys. New tyres. That should last well. Plenty of fuel. It's got to be nice and sensible.
Car right, clear right. Left, that's 15 minutes. Okay Ben, no chances here. Let's make sure we can take them. The window is now closed. You look at your left front braking before the corkscrew. Yellow flag, stay sharp.
That's someone in the pit wall, I think. Oh my days.
Right side. Green flag, still there.
That was frightening.
Right side's clear. Sector 3 is clear.
Emery Anderson up next. Lovely guy. Hope he's going to be lovely and letting me past.
That was 107. Car right. Right side's clear. Right push to pass activations left. Will pitting from P90. I think he'll come out just in front of you. Gap to Lawson behind.
Okay.
Now 7.2.
Donna's got back up into 10th. That's good. Good points. Whoop. That was a little bit scary between teammates.
The gap in front is now 2.1 seconds. Blue flag.
Got a blue flag. It's Brook again. He can wait for the pit straight, hopefully.
Car right. Car right. Right side's clear.
Okay, so Colin is 7 seconds behind us. We do need to keep our pace up.
Green flag sector 3.
No slouching. Because there are 11 laps left. Oh no, Don's retired.
Sector 1. Yellow flag. Left side.
That is frightening. No denying it. Got a slow down penalty.
Clear left. The gap in front has increased. It's now about
Okay.
5.2.
Slow down is gone. We lost a second to Colin through that. Guy loses it up ahead.
Exiting clear, green flag.
That was Paolo. Or maybe not, maybe it was Emery.
Remaining 10 minutes.
You must, Terry. You'd be very welcome, buddy. Join any time you want through the season.
It's closing you down. The gap has come down to 4.5.
I think the official grid slots are all full, but there's a reserve list, and there'll definitely be spaces as the season goes.
Sixth place.
Check out your timing screens for Emery, by the way, who I think is the one stopper. And look at where he is. He's up in 10th.
The leader has just done a 104.69. The gap ahead is now 5.7. Sector 2 is 1.1 seconds off the pace.
Colin has dropped back a little bit. Must have had traffic. I should say though, there's loads of other SCB races to get involved with as well. Just this Friday night, we're doing Group 5 at Brands Hatch. That's going to be nuts. You can find all the details on the Discord.
You've just done a 107.55. Sector 2 is yellow.
Thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. I really appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying the race. I hope I can bring this 6th place home for everybody.
Yellow flag in sector 1. The gap in front is now 5.0. Yellow flag, stay sharp. Green flag, you're clear. Green flag, sector 1.
Gap to Collins now 8 seconds. So that has stopped coming down for the time being. The gap to Solazai has come down. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly, by the way, buddy. If you're watching this back, I really apologise if I'm not. Nick into the pits again. Going to use the push to pass to try and get past Hamish here as painlessly as possible. First time I've clipped that inside curb all race. Thankfully it's not one you hit at speed.
Okay, Ben, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
Final 5 minutes then. Dennis is up in second. That's come out of nowhere. So Anders has had to pit again. So he's had 3 stops. I think I remember crew chief telling me he was off in the corkscrew. Thank you JD, Finney, you're a gentleman.
Clear left. The gap to Lawson behind is now 7.1. That lap was at 107.58.
Big shout out to JD. He runs on a controller. You might have seen DDF, who's his son, just did a video where they did a one-on-one challenge on the pad at the Nordschleife in race room on the GT4 class. Now that's mental. Running these cars in this kind of grid at this circuit on a control pad is ridiculous. Endless respect.
5 seconds.
Big pack of cars up ahead here, and Solazai's behind them.
Blue flag.
Getting a blue flag though, who's that? It's Dennis. It's going to get a little bit interesting. Just going to stick to where I'm going. Oh God.
Clear right.
I'm going to get out of this for Dennis here.
Blue flag.
And then next straight, I'm getting out of it for Heineken as well. In fact, just going to get out of his way now because he's in a battle.
Yellow flag. Green flag, all clear. Okay, Ben, just cut the track.
I know that might have looked extreme, guys, but he's chasing Sherps. He was going to be on me at the apex. And I have a comfortable enough gap, or it did anyway, back to Colin.
10 minutes of fuel remaining.
We're about to lap Kossinen, who's in 8th. Oh, he's losing it big time there.
Sector 2 is clear.
Don't know where you're going to go, Tommy. Are you defending?
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Okay.
Has activations left.
Holding them both up here, buddy.
Flag.
Whoa.
On your right. Clear right. You're clear. Incident clear.
What was that? Did he hit somebody? Main thing is, we didn't. There's 2 laps left now, guys. Maximum concentration. We've got Paolo behind us, who's going to be quick. We've got a 3.5 second back gap to
0. Green flag sector 1.
Lawson.
Flag sector 2. Sectors 1 and 2 are 1.1 off the pace.
And that's our race.
0.41 off the pace. Sector 2 is clear.
Thank you, Gav. Yellow flag, I didn't want that at this point. Oh my god! Oh my days. That was scary.
Green flag, sector 2, P5. One more lap to go. One activation remaining.
This is it then, guys.
No one push to pass activation.
Where's Solazai gone? Why is he behind us? I didn't even notice that. So up in a fifth. I didn't see what happened. Was that who Kosonen came together with?
Car left, P5.
Yes!
Good drive.
Oh my days. Oh, I'm really pleased with that, guys. Yes, 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 yes. Mainly because I executed what I want to execute. I basically did what I wanted to there. And I maximised the result. There's no way we had pace to vie with the leaders, but we're best of the rest. We're Sergio Perez, we're Carlos Sainz, etc. I wonder what happened. I wonder what happened with Solazai and Kosonen. But it cost him big time. He ended up coming home 7th. Wow. Well, that felt to me like a really enjoyable race. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. Well, let's check out a little bit of the replay once we just canter through the classifieds then. So our quickest lap time was a 106.5. That was pretty much the same as Colin, obviously. Some of the guys behind us would have been running faster, but they just had event-filled races. We've had, I think, something like 20 classified finishes there, maybe 22, which is awesome. Thank you, Paul. Cheers, Andre, buddy. So, you know, there were always going to be some retirements. For that many to get that far through the race, 21 probably finishes by the looks of it, is just great. Like, I'm really, really pleased for everybody. Hopefully everybody's enjoyed it. And has had as much fun as we did. It was tense at times, but I'm just really pleased to have ran a tidy race, executed the pit stops properly, and maximised the result. Like I said, we were never going to finish higher than 5th. I didn't know whether we'd get into the top 10 on pure pace. In fact, I think we'd have struggled, to be honest. But that's only part of the story. Let's quit out then and take a little look at some of the replay footage, if the game will let me. Uh-oh, I've got a blue wheel. There we go, excellent. Wow. That was so enjoyable. The car felt great, actually. Definitely the right call to run soft tyres and do 2 stops. Even if it worked out for Emery. Thanks, Paul, buddy. Appreciate that, man. Let's just take, in particular, I want to take a look at the at what happened with Solazai or Solossi up ahead of us, because I totally missed that. I was too busy concentrating on not throwing away the position we had to Colin behind. That's the best long race online that I think I've ran. I can't think of a better, really. I've always made some sort of mistake, either span it at some point or cocked up my pit stops or had a bit of collision with somebody. I mean, it helped that we weren't really challenged on track. There was no wheel-to-wheel racing for us. It sort of fell quite nicely for us in terms of cars either having suspension death or spinning out or what have you. So we were blessed really with being able to run in clear air a lot of the time and just have to deal with back markers. I got very lucky, can't say it often enough, that Hamish didn't turn in because I was out of control at the corkscrew. That was my one big mistake, I think. And on another day, another driver, I could have ended his and my race. So it wasn't perfect, but having got away with that, it was pretty good really. I ran within my pace. Let's skip ahead then and just see what happens. We're going to concentrate on if I can find him. Where is he? There. And let's just see what happens here. So he's taken Kosonen there, so he's ahead of him at this point. Still ahead of him. There he is. So what's happened here then? So maybe it had nothing to do with Kosonen. Maybe Kosonen's thing was completely separate and it was a game glitch. Oh no, it was trying to get past the back marker. And it was Demodag. That's a shame. He was kind of just in the middle of the track. I didn't even see him as we went past, and then oh god, that was us right there. So that's what happened to him. What happened to Kosonen? Because I don't know whether it was a glitch or what, but it looked like he just like exploded. Yeah. What happened? Oh no, there's a car on the right hand side. Oh no, 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 no. So he's trying to give us space to pass. And a car rejoins into him. Jesus, man, we could have got taken out by that. We got... I mean, we could easily... Kosonen's car could easily have flipped into us there. Look, I mean, there we are. A hair's breadth from unseen death. I wouldn't have known what had happened. I guess it's like in The Sopranos where they say you don't even hear the bullet when you get shot. We wouldn't have known. As it was, we got lucky. Aye, aye, aye. I think that's probably going to be it then, guys. I think that's going to be it. I'm going to get myself a cold drink of some variety. So, a strong start to the championship for us. Really, really pleased with it. Congratulations to Brooke, who took the win, and to all of the other drivers who participated. I'm sure it was a bit messy here and there, but I think by and large, at least from the perspective we saw, it was pretty clean. And definitely everybody was trying their best to just not cause issues, and I think that's all you can hope for, really. I'll post the championship standings in the community tab, guys, so check that out. If you've enjoyed it, one last time, if you could just leave a like, it will help more people find it, discover the channel, discover Race Room. I'll definitely post that link, Nikolai. If it's not, check the description, buddy. It should be there, but I think Paul is going to try. I don't know whether other people can post links in the stream chat, but I'll make sure it's the top comment on the video. If you can't find it. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. It means a lot that people are willing to tune in and see how we get on in these sorts of things. I'll be back next Sunday. Really looking forward to the next round of the championship. But for now, have a lovely night and have a good week.